healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace. And get out in transition.
Oh, the corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit from there.
Here's MP. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Now here's Green. 23 points his last outing. No good from 11 feet.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now here's Booker. He's got 9. O'Neal from long range. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one. MP outside. Rebound by the Suns. Last time. And the event was in Salt Lake City, Utah, where they fell to the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
And here's Booker following the 3 from MP.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
MP outside. And the Jazz with another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
O'Neal wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so MP will bring it up for Utah. The lead is 15. And again for 3. buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. MP fires from way outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D just that's their third straight make off an assist.
Jazz leading by 17. And Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
Booker, no good. Shoots from the baseline, and MP gets it to go on the assist by Markkanen.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Suns shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
It's time to get down with your mascot. Let's groove.
You know what they came to see me. Never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a big squeak. Don't make me cross over.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Nurkic checked in for Walker Kessler. George Niang comes in for Filipowski. Bailey, he's checked in. In for Lowry Markkinen. And it's Collier in for Keontae George. Here's Gillespie. Goodwin sends a screen for Allen. Pass to Gillespie. Phoenix no good that time either. Jazz leading by 22. The three from MP. Good! Another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Now, here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Count it good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Goodwin with it. Covered by MP. Now Goodwin, still without a basket. Kicks it out to Allen. 6 to shoot. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but
Substitution on the court.
the three from MP connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that... latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by Booker.
Is one of the elite scoring guards in our league, and we've come to expect these big nights from Booker.
MP passes to Collier. MP, that's for 2. And Utah again with the bucket.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, nobody's quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping...
And again for three.
And he's outclassed his own... previous record, a new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be. Good, he hits again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Trying to answer back. But that three is off the mark. Jazz have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the... Good! Another from three.
He's scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. Brooks outside. There's the try. And nothing is falling for him right now. Lets it go with the three. And good. He hits it again.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
On the wing, MP. Yet another bucket.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's true. One of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Doncic, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back.
Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. goes in for Nick Richards. And Jalen Green subbed in for Grayson Allen. The Jazz also changing it up. Walker Kessler, he's jacked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Georgia subbed in for Collier. Let's go to the sideline and see what Ali LaForce is. Whoa! What a play!
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. And this is game. He got it again! Sensational!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to be talking about this guy for years. And a big lead for them on.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
And with 81 in the rearview mirror, he only has the great Wilt Chamberlain and his 100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. But this is the closest anybody has ever come. Give them credit. Offense. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Booker outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Booker's got 19. Points.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 three-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. And the Jazz with possession here. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Pass to Malawach. Outside, Green. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Green's got 13 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And here's MP for 3. A shot's good on the assist by George.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Suns in second.
And last year, this team was so composed at the line, they would love to repeat that success.
It's been all Jazz. MP outside. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
Just a positive force right now for these guys and those teams.
Another one goes. Incredible.
Can you believe it? He's done the unthinkable and tied the record for most points in a game.
Nobody can deny that this is one of the greatest individual efforts, GA, we've seen, not just in basketball. Hits it again. Wow.
Kevin, I can disbelieve he set a new all-time record for scoring in a single game.
Well, Greg, a record that was for so long thought to be untouchable. He continues to amaze.
And Will Chamberlain's 100-point game has been surpassed. Pick up the phone, let everybody know something special has happened here tonight.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Utah out in front, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
You look at the Jazz, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Jazz.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loves to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching this game has been entertaining. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5.
Number 17.
Markkanen is out there with Filipowski. Then it's Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. Tim, what would your advice be to get the Phoenix Suns back on track for their new head coach?
I think they need to change their mentality about what wins in this league. It's about defense and activity level. You got to have those players who are willing to lock in, fight, and battle for those 50-50 balls.
They've given up a lot. A lot of three-pointers here today.
A three ball. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. MP from deep three-point land.
17.
And the Jazz, another 3.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And he gets the bucket. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
MP, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Booker dishes to Brooks. Pass to Malowacz. From deep, Green bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 20 points.
And that's his second three-pointer tonight.
And George kicks to MP. There's the triple. Good! Another from... Three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Booker against George. The drive by Booker, and it's sent back by Kessler. The three from MP. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
Brooks outside. Beyond the arc. Booker, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's MP for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Three-point field goal.
MP's got 18 points just in the second half. The Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Green. And again, it's the Suns missing. Jazz have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And another one.
Three-point
And
field
he's
goal.
been dominant here.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Malowacz, great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time. Guys, those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And here's MP for three. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Green, the pass to O'Neal. Offline with his three. And so MP will bring it up for the Jazz. Filipowski in the corner. MP finds Filipowski. A three from MP. And Utah another three. Now here's Booker. He's got 21. Pass to Malawach. Lets it go from deep. That's good from Booker on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists now tonight. A three from MP. And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Here's Booker. And it's Brooks in the corner. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. From outside the arc, connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Green deciding where to go with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Green's gone just 25% from the arc, 2 of 8. MP outside. Lets it go from the wing. And again, it's Utah.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And the Suns miss again.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
From the arc. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Here's Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
A three from MP. Good! Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Malawach. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Green left side. Again, the miss by Green. Utah with the ball. MP way outside. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Field goal.
Booker with it. 24 points for him. Brooks outside. Booker outside. Pass to Brooks. Green against MP. Green. Again, the miss by Green. MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
From the wing. And the shot goes down.
17.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Booker outside. Over George. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
And again for three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Booker the pass to O'Neal. George against Booker. A kick out to O'Neal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, MV. Non-stop scoring machine here.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And they pick up 2.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And that one's good. MP.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Pass to Malowacz. Booker outside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. MP, good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And it's Green missing. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. We welcome you back in with the arena still buzzing from the historic achievement we witnessed in the last quarter.
And I wasn't sure we'd ever see the single game points record broken again. As far as an individual mark goes, it's one of the hardest to reach. He's as dialed in as he could be.
And the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Malowacz is checked in for Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Green in for Goodwin. O'Neal is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Malowacz in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Boxer's out there for Phoenix. A kick out to O'Neal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 7th assist here tonight. The three from MP. And Utah, another three.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
A three-pointer is right on target. O'Neal's got 11 in the second half. MP against Green. And here's MP for three. Good on the three-point shot.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Another three for Phoenix.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made. And he's caught fire. quarter yet to miss a shot.
And here's Booker. Pass to Malawach. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. Good on the triple.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Booker looking around. Here's Malawach.
An awesome distributor. Booker's floor awareness and understanding of when to dish it is a real weapon.
And here's MP for three. And the Jazz, another three.
And since the break, he's just been money from beyond. When he's this hot, the green light just doesn't seem to get any greener.
Here's Malawach. The rebound by Niang.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Booker. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. MP with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And here's MP for three. Buries it from three-point range.
Three-point field goal.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
And another three for Utah.
Three-point field goal.
Offensively, defensively, they are in control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
No one covered. Green's got 24.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
Connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Pass to Booker. A kick out to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. At 3 off the mark.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Brooks the best of Booker. Booker draws the double. They need this. Royce O'Neal, and that's good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And it's Green slapping it down.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
A 3 from MP. And got it. Another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Booker's shot is good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game. So
earlier in the day, you were described by one of your opponents as not a problem, and you put up a season high against it. Anything you want to add?
You know, Dom, I'll let that whooping I gave him do the talking for me.
Sounds good.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce. So long and good night, everyone.
MP, right here. Right here. Come on, MP. Always Frank. Here we go. All right. MP, you just scored the most points in a game in league history. Where do you go mentally to be able to perform so historically well, I guess? Yes.
Oh, Frank, who knew you were a real mensch? I mean, the record is great, right? It's unbelievable, but I didn't come to the arena looking to break it, Frank. I really didn't. I just got in the zone, and my teammates kept feeding me the ball. So it is what it is.
You gotta be kidding me. It is what it is? I mean, you just broke the most unbreakable record in sports. That's gotta mean more to you than it is what it is. I mean, come on.
Okay. Maybe that's why I'm a legend, Frank. Because this kind of thing, it just doesn't faze me. But, you know, since we're talking about it, one more thing. You know, for the memes.
Oh, yeah, of course. This has the number of points you just scored in the game that we just saw. Wow, another gem from MP, everybody. Yeah, raise your hand.
balls is hard like some dang oysters. Perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What all the good girls that make bad choices? What all the good girls that make bad choices? Yeah. What all the good girls that make bad choices?
Lunch and Big Sur, magnesium wheels on the Porsche. Made a couple extra something on the bird with the moisture trying to die. In them full tour. Extra time with my DeLore. The ASC McLaren rocking all velour. Buck your head cocked to the side. I'm a connoisseur. How you broke it, but outside chasing. I ain't got no label on the fish, but it's on to you. It's the flow that been waiting on. You be hating on. Got certain accounts just for money growth, and I don't even gotta do, but just make more. Go make sure it's fam good. Real, never quit, even when it's slow. Or you dump them with some tan goods, bust them open, then we right back on
You know these balls is hard like some dang oysters. Oyster perpetual, face match the Air Forces. What all the good girls that make bad choices? What all the good girls that make bad choices? What all the good girls that make bad choices?
I got the weapon. Meat coke with the rolls like a shark bait. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that. We got London on the
We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Engaging in such behavior, you are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or real staff. And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway day. Come to the game, bring a family, and get a free Hoover bobblehead. Heads up, Pistons Station. We're looking forward to seeing you at the next home game. Everyone in attendance, get your Hoover bobblehead. Detroit Pistons foam finger giveaway day. Pistons get back. We'll be next.
Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Detroit Pistons going up against the Utah Jazz. Here with Grant Hill, Doris Burke, and Ali LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And joining us at the broadcast table tonight, our very special guest, Shams Charania. Great to have you with us, Shams.
Great to be here, BA. Great to be here with you guys. I very much look forward to this.
See if you say that when you're done with it. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Cavaliers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for Utah, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. They've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
The starters for Utah. Collier is out there with MP. Then it's Lauri Markkanen, then it's Kyle Filipowski, and it's Kessler in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for the Pistons, Harris and Duran together in the middle. Cade Cunningham out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And the Pistons looking to build on last season, Shams. What's the key for them this year?
Well, a big part of it was continuing to build on last season and bringing back some of their core. And we've seen how the right vets catalyze this young team. So getting those guys back in the mix, that was a big priority this summer, continuing to add shooting around Cade Cunningham.
Let's head to the sidelines for more on MP's historic performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points in a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They've been on a heater of late, 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interesting to see how this plays out.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Harris on the wing, covered by Filipowski. Oh, swiped away. A deep 3 from MP. Another 3 for Utah. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Another 3 for Utah.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Shams, we've heard Commissioner Silver suggest that with the global audience for the game, team market sizes matter less to free agents.
For most players, it's about winning, and then secondarily, where they'd like to live. The financial aspect of market size is not as relevant as it once was. Money still does talk.
That might be one of the biggest changes in the game over the last few decades.
BA, you can win and succeed anywhere.
LeVert goes against MP. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. MP's got 19 points. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Pass to LeVert from the arc. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. LeVert's got 6.
Karis LeVert has worked diligently to make his three-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Cunningham. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Thompson, a screen on Markkanen. Inside. Thompson in the post. Uses the glass on the layup. Shams, I know you've had discussions with Commissioner Adam Silver about the league possibly expanding into Europe. Where does that stand?
Well, it's fluid, BA, and Commissioner Adam Silver and other league officials have been very clear to me. It's a process that's going to be measured in years, not necessarily months. There's definitely a sense they want to better serve those fans in Europe, start their own league out there that's NBA affiliated. And that's something the NBA is much more further along in exploring in the days, weeks, and months ahead as opposed to expansion immediately.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
MP against LeVert. Here's MP, and it's Utah scoring again.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight. And he said, we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Cunningham, and here's Harris outside. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. And a busy summer for trade, Shams. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. The teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bane trade in Orlando.
You feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Shams, you got to get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Here's Cunningham. After the basket by Utah. And stolen by Markkanen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. And the basket by MP.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so the timeout by JB Bickerstaff here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Changes here for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Thompson, and Ivy subbed in for LeVert. And a switch here also for Utah. Bailey's checked in. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. And here's Ivy. Cunningham outside. 5 to shoot. Can they get it? Kessler with a rebound. Utah leading by 20. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Yes, it's good.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Stewart, still without a bucket. Picked by Stewart, and here's Ivy from the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's MP. Again, Utah, good for 2.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Duran. And no good. Good D by Kessler. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 42 in the game.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Here's Cunningham. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 from 4.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Here's MP. Again, Utah, good for 2.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's Utah in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but to the paint. Transition in regional media, the RSN, Regional Sports Network, with cord cutting impacting revenues.
Yeah, local RSNs is a big part of the NBA, and the availability of local team broadcasts via streaming is certainly skyrocketing. Every team, Utah, Phoenix, has their own flair to this, and it definitely has the potential to unlock an even larger viewership. The national broadcast is big, guys, especially here at 2K TV, but the local audience is very much an important part of the NBA ecosystem.
Here's MP. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Ivy with the ball, picked up by Markkanen. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Thompson's got 7 points in the game.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
MP. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Stewart, a screen on MP. Pass to Stewart. Now here's Ivy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
And Ivy has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good. Ivy.
And when you talk about Ivy, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. And Utah with a change here too. Kessler, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And both free throws good for Ivy. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their rosters.
That's the one part about the CBA, is it's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
From deep, MP. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Timeout called, the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Well, you look at Kessler, such great timing and instincts. He's the best shot blocker in the league right now.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Out to Thompson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. Markkanen, the pass to MP. This one for 3. Oh, another one falls. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous. in this game.
The PA, it feels like he can't miss.
The chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job, had second hands. Moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to Shallon Land, a young youth. You're rocking the go-to, low goose. Only way I begin to G-York was blue. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one, pulling out for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started at 16 and running up in gates and doing by high stakes, making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed. The combination made my eyes. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. My life got no better. Same low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick tight click and went all out. Catching from cross seas, rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G's. Yo, brothers, respect mine. I ain't gonna move from the gate now.
Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar, dollar bill, yo.
22 long, hard years, still struggling.
Here we go. And the Magic start out with the ball. A look at the Magic starting group. We've got Hardaway. Howard is out there with Hill. Then it's Tracy McGrady. And it's O'Neal in at the 5 spot. Howard kicks to Hill. Back to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Hardaway. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Hardaway has got the first basket of the game for the Magic. Irving with the ball. James right side. Over Hill. LeBron's shot is good.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Irving, good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here is Hill. Back to Howard. It's slammed in by Howard.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can. He's pretty good at it.
Here's James. Over Hill. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Hardaway. And it's McGrady that time on the assist from Hardaway.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
James looking it over. On the wing, Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here is McGrady. He gets that one.